In celebration of Game of Thrones wrapping up its entire series, I wanted to bring yet another tutorial lesson video here to the YouTube channel for yet another one of their themes from that great soundtrack. This one is called Light of Seven, and I'm going to be showing you guys the main section from the intermediate level arrangement. That sounds like this. 1, 2, set, go. Okay, 100%. So let's get started. I'm gonna break this one down for you guys, each hand separately, and then we'll put them together slowly, then we'll speed it up. You know the drill, okay? So let's get started with the right hand first. Ready? Our key signature tells us that there are 3 flats: B flat, E flat, and A flat. So all B's, E's, and A's we might see in the notation for this section are automatically going to be played flat, unless of course we see a natural symbol like we do in measure 12. All right, let's talk notes and fingering and hand positions, okay? We're gonna start with our thumb, or our first finger, on G above middle C. And our 5th finger is gonna be on not an E, but an E flat. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So we're resting on beat 4, and we're playing another G on the and of 4. Next measure, we're moving our hand down. By the way, this outlines a C minor chord, kind of in second inversion. And so the next measure, we're going to move down to outline an F minor chord in first inversion. C, A flat. Same rhythm, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Next measure, we're going to go back up to our thumb on G, which outlines that same C minor triad in second inversion that we started with. A 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we have a whole measure of rest. And then we have an additional measure of rest. That's going to sound like we're pausing for maybe too long when we hit play here with our backing track. But trust me here, that's right. So it's very important we count through both of these measures of rests. In the left hand, we're going to be holding something out, so we got to keep even counts. So there's our first phrase in the right hand. Second phrase is the same. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and rest. 2, 3, 4, and rest. 2, 3, 4. Okay? So far, so good. So now, in the third phrase, the final line down, it starts the same way. We're up here, starting on G, outlining our C minor chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 on G here. And then right on the downbeat, instead of resting like we have been this whole time, we're going to play with our thumb a D, and then walk up through a G major chord. So 2 on G, 4 on B natural. It would normally be B flat in the key signature here. But that's why we see a natural symbol. Back to G, back to B, rest. So here in the final phrase, one more time, we go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, rest. Okay, next measure, rest, F, A flat, rest, G, C, G, C. And we hold that out for an additional full measure, and then another additional measure of 2, 4. So just think about this as, it's not too complicated. We're just adding 2 extra beats, maybe for dramatic effect here, okay? So basically just hold that final C, and then add 2 extra beats, and just follow that cursor until it gets to the end. Let's go ahead and try this. I'm gonna cue up our backing track at the slow speed. Let's start there. Once we get 100%, then we'll go to full speed. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Rest. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Rest for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, go. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, good. Now, when you're ready, let's speed this thing up to full tempo. 1, 2, set, go. There we have it. Okay, so let's switch gears now and talk about this left hand part. And by the way, I should mention that we're doing a free trial right now. Tap this card above that says free trial. We've got 30 days where you can try the app like a full paid member with no strings attached and no payment up front. So if you like what you see here and you want to try to get your own high score in your own app, you want to take advantage of that free trial. But all right, let's get into the left hand here. So typically at the intermediate level, we would see chords in the left hand. Maybe something like that for C minor, F minor. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and encourage you, if you want something that's a little more difficult on the fly, go ahead and take all of these chord symbols and use them to help fill out a more full chord on top of the roots that we've given you here in this arrangement. Okay, but for now, let's go ahead and go through each one of these roots and harmony notes. We're going to start with middle C with our thumb, and then one more, then F, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, another C, 2, 3, 4, and hold it, 2, 3, 4, same thing, 2, 3, 4, down to F, 2, 3, 4, back to C, 2, 3, 4, 1. Holding it for 2 measures again here. 1, 2, 3, moving on. C, 2, 3. C, G, 2, 3. Here comes B flat. 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's all there is to it for this section, so I'm going to go ahead and cue up our backing track at the full speed, and let's see what we got. 1, 2, set, go. All right, another 100%. So let's keep it moving, you guys. We now are feeling good with each hand separately, so let's try to put them together. We'll start super slow, and then, actually, I would encourage you to pause the video. Try putting them together out of time. That's your first step. But then, join me back here. We're gonna try to put these together at the slow speed. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. One, two, set, go. One, two, three, four. All right, we're so close. We just need to speed this thing up. And then you're going to want to tap this card above that says, "What are you waiting for?" And go ahead and open it in a new tab, because when we are done here with this video, you're going to want to finish this song in the interactive app using a free trial. All right? So go ahead and check that out. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and wrap this video up full speed. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. All right, we did it. That feels good every time, huh? So, in honor of Game of Thrones wrapping up, we are in celebration mode. If you haven't joined our Facebook community yet or our Instagram community yet, go check that out, and I hope you'd participate in our Game of Thrones challenge all month. We're asking users to upload videos of themselves performing any part of any difficulty level of any Game of Thrones song in our interactive app, and they're competing to win prizes. It's pretty cool, all right? So check that out. And in the meantime, hope I'll see you around for the next video lesson very soon.
The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.